Hey everyone, today I'm talking about one of the easiest ways to grow stronger in Top Heroes without wasting a ton of resources. I'll be talking about shops and purchases you should make daily or weekly. Most shops refreshes once a day or once a week, which means if you skip buying, you're literally leaving value on the table. We are also approaching full League Nation shortly, so it's going to be extremely important to save all the resources and also purchase as many as you can. So let's dive in. So just moving on to shop. Star gems, these are usually gained through in-game purchases, so not a lot of people will have many star gems, so I'll skip on that. Moving on to the diamond store, there are two. One is VIP and the other one's daily. As the name suggests, daily, it refreshes daily. You want to prioritize getting the speed up from here, so you can get 30 of them with 300 diamonds. The other things that you want to get from here would be your pet food, all of them, and your stamina potion. You can also get recruitment tokens from here. It costs 480 for 2. Moving on to VIP, which refreshes once a week. Prioritize getting the speed up, so you get 30 minutes and you get 20 of them. The other things you want to buy from here would be your pet food, all of them, your stamina potion, and your meat chest. Now if you do have a lot of diamonds, then I would recommend getting the relic scroll. You can get 50. It is quite pricey. It's about it's 7,500, which means that's a lot of diamonds, so if you do have lots of them, get that. Another thing that's pretty good to buy from here would be the rune chest, the level 4 one, just over here. Moving on to point store. Decor, you do get decor points every day for free, so just accumulate those points and get decoration that will give you either mart size or faction specific hero attacks. Arena refreshes once a week. Now if you are going for League faction, don't forget to get the pyro shard. You get 5 pyro shard a week, so get that. However, if you're going for nature, you can get the skin for Windwalker. If you're going for Horde, get the skin for Wilderness Hunter. Diamonds, pretty good as well. You can get 300 diamonds with 50 points, so that's a good purchase. You can get recruitment token is only 50 as well, but I would not recommend getting anything else from this shop. With the metal shop, there are 2 separate shops here. One refreshes once a week and the other one is once a day. You want to spend your medals on your speed ups, so all 4 of them here. And if you are really struggling to get more meat, then you can get this meat chest as well. If you do have cavalry and shield soldier as your shoulder, you can get their shards from here too. Combat valor, these are the points you get from glory battlefield and ancient battlefield. I would recommend prioritizing legendary promotion stone, and if you do have left over, you can get the shard, hero shard, relic shard, and I would not recommend getting anything else from this shop. Moving on to guild store. Guild store has 2 sections. One refreshes every day and then the other refreshes once a week. So for daily, you do want to get all 3 every single day, so your refined metal, magic stone, and pet food. Do not skip on getting these. The other thing is guild relocate. So if you have, let's say, 20 saved, then you don't have to worry about getting any more. However, if you're running low, please buy that. Shields are pretty important for war day, especially on the last day of arm race or KVK. And moving on to the weekly shop. First thing you want to get are the speed ups, so construction, training, healing, and research. Once you've bought all of them, I would recommend getting the pet egg. You can get them once a day as well, just to save up on your guild points. You can get diamonds, they are fairly cheap here. If you are a free to play, please buy all of the vault key. Vault gives you a lot of resources, as you can see here, so make sure you are buying all of them. The other thing you want to buy are your stamina potion and relic scroll. You will need that for the wish for relic, and if you do have left over, you can buy the rune chest, and that's pretty much it. I would not recommend buying anything else from the guild store. Moving on to guild honor, this is the point you get from the guild race. So one of the most important thing you want to get would be your soul stone. Now this is probably the only cheapest way to get the soul stone, and with the soul stone, this entire shop refreshes once a week. So what you want to do is every week you will get a different faction soul stone, so wait for the faction that you're going for and buy them. So you want to prioritize that. After that, if you do have a legendary trip skin, then you can get the shard from here. It is very expensive, so just keep an eye on your honor points. I've recently bought it, so that's why I'm only left with 194 points. If you do have leftover points, you can buy the hero shard, relic shard, or the gear shard. Now, trade store is again very important. First one is your hero. It refreshes once a week. You want to get all the epic heroes that you can get. Now, these are important not just to exchange it for legendary hero shards, but also to unlock your trade or level up your trade. And if you have any heroes that you use in here, then you can exchange that with your epic heroes as well. Relic is not really beneficial or relevant in season 1 because not a lot of people will have had their relic max out, so skip that for now. With resources, this section refreshes every single day, and you want to exchange wood and stone for meat every single day. Now, there is a weekly trade for your resources. I would not recommend getting any of these because it's not of a good value. With season store, I would recommend getting the decorations. All of this decoration provides mart size, so it's really important to grow powerful. Now, if you consistently do all the tasks and getting all the points, then it's fairly easy to get all of this free before the season ends. The only other thing I would recommend getting from here would be the Giant Slayer shard if you're going for a horde faction. This is for the Wilderness Hunter. I would not recommend getting anything else from this store here. The other thing I want to talk about is the trial hall. If you go to your guild expedition, there is a blessing section here, so you get 1 blessing a day. So if you give the blessing, you will get 100 guild points, and you'll also increase all the hero attacks and reduce all the skill cooldowns for the entire guild, so it's easier to defeat the minions and the bosses here. So make sure you do that every single day to get more guild points and also help out the guild. In terms of events, at the moment we do have the Yeti invasion going on. So from here, I would recommend maxing out on your hero shard. So get all the hero shards from here, and if you do have leftover, then you can also get the universal speed up from here. I would not recommend getting anything else from this shop unless you really need it. Basically, check shops regularly before reset so you never miss any limited deals. And if you do have any questions, leave it in the comment, and happy shopping.